Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a little review for you today. We are going to be looking at the Hunter X-22 stock by Magpul. I put it on my Ruger 1022 Tallow edition. Really nice addition to the Tallow edition. And I'll go over my thoughts, a couple of pros, a couple of cons, a couple of things that I would change. But let's dive into this review. All right, first and foremost, I paid for this with my own money. I did not have this sent to me anyway whatsoever. I did buy it on sale through Brownells, but it retails for $145 on the Magpul website. I got it for, I think it was on sale for $106, so pretty good deal. Decided to pick it up. I like the accessories that you can do to it, but we'll get to that in just a second. We'll go over some of the specs that are on the box. Made for 1022 rifles, and it is a reversible barrel tray. It fits standard in bull barrel, so this is a bull barrel. And the insert, you can kind of see the lines right there. You just have to take it out, flip it over, and put it back in, and then it'll accept that the bull barrel. Reinforced polymer construction, interchangeable cheek rise, comb height adjustment, spacer system for length of pull. It is M-LOK compatible, and it has a non-slip rubber butt pad. Those are the advertised features of the stock. Like I mentioned, we are going to dive right into this review, and we're going to switch to the top-down angle, and we're going to go front to back, and I'll go over the pros and cons of this, what I like, what I don't like, what I would change, and then we'll be done. So in the front here, you've got 3 M-LOK rail adapters on the side, on the bottom, and on the other side, so you can attach a variety of accessories. This is going to be a rodent weapon for me. I do have a suppressor coming, a 22 suppressor, and I do plan on adding a flashlight so that I can see in the dark. But I can attach a bipod on the sides. I could do the individual bipod, like legs on the sides, or I can get an adapter, put it on the bottom, and just have a single point. But I do like the ones for the side so that I can reduce the profile of the weapon overall. You can see that little dimple right there. That, along with the one in the back right here, will accept swivel studs that Magpul sells, and you can attach a sling to it. That is one of the things that I don't like, that we'll get to in just a second. But I mentioned this is a bull barrel, and this does accept regular Ruger 1022 barrels. You just have to slip this insert out and flip it around 180 degrees, and it will accept the bull barrel. You can kind of see that right there and on the other side, and then you can see that screw in there. That is for a tension piece that you can put in there, and it helps minimize float of the barrel, so we can have a more secure, accurate barrel in there without movement. So moving back, we'll look at the magazine well. This is the one screw that attaches the receiver to the stock, and pretty heavy duty stuff, but I think somebody else mentioned that it isn't too heavy duty, and somebody wishes that would be a little bit more built up, a little bit more engineering involved with that screw, but I haven't really found a problem with it. It works just fine. This isn't the weapon doesn't have a lot of recoil because it's 22, whereas it would wear out and loosen up There isn't that much power behind the 22, so I really don't see that being a problem. Accepts the magazines very well. They don't get caught. Maybe on a future edition, maybe flare this just a little bit better so that you have a little bit of leeway when reloading those magazines. But overall, no issues there. Moving back to the grip, that's another thing that I just am not super fan of. The grip is advertised as 60 degrees, and for me personally, I feel that it's a little bit too acute of an angle. It's a little too vertical for me. For me, I would rather it be around the 50 to 45 degree. I just feel that it doesn't fit my hand perfectly. I feel that there's pressure on my upper fingers versus my lower fingers, like my middle finger. I'll do this left-handed. Feel that there's more pressure up here on this finger than on the bottom just because of the angle. I would have liked it to be a little bit further back, but it's really not a deal breaker, just a little bit different for me. But it has good texturing here. It's hot here in Florida, and my hands sweat, and I haven't had an issue. It seems like these are interchangeable because they've got a little tab there, but I don't see anything on the website that would indicate that that's the truth or that's how it is. But good texture, good grip, especially when it is hot out and you are sweating. So moving back, this is the butt area of the stock. It does come with a couple extra pieces to increase your length of pull. I have added them all. I feel that it gives me a good eye relief on my optic, and for me, I used all of them. It does have a rubber butt pad on the back. We'll see if we can get that into a good view. You can see that butt pad there. It's rubber, feels good in the shoulder, and again, this isn't a rifle that's going to recoil a lot, that you really need a soft butt pad, but it is what it is. Right here, there is, I believe that this is a QD sling mount, but there isn't one in the front. So one of the things that I would like to see along with that flared magwell here is maybe another QD mount up here so that you don't have to buy the swivel studs to mount it here, or an M-lock sling attachment. It's kind of, I don't know. You should, if you have one back here, you should have one up in the front. You have another slot to snake a sling through, but I don't know. All my slings are QD mounts. The last thing that I'll go over is the cheek riser. I do need to purchase the cheek riser. It's going to raise it up a little bit. I just feel that my cheek is floating just a little bit. I don't have that good of a purchase when I put my cheek up against this stock. So I do need to get the riser, and that will probably make this a perfect rifle for me. So many pros, couple of cons, couple of things that I would like to see done differently in a future edition. A flared magwell and then a QD mount up front. Otherwise, this is a really, really nice stock, and it will certainly complement your 10/22 very well. I just love the look of it overall. You won't be able to see it super well, but it's just a really, really nice looking rifle. So that's going to do it for this quick review. Probably not so quick, but like and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video.